Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm doing a super random, literally just decided to do it right now as I was filming type of video, and we're gonna talk about makeup. I have been seeing a few new subscribers, welcome, thank you so much for joining me, that have been interested on the beauty side of things. So if you watch my channel, you know that I really love fragrance. I talk about a lot of perfume trays and perfume layering and body care, but I am also the biggest makeup freak ever since I was in high school. It has been a passion of mine, and when I see that I'm getting more besties here on my channel that are interested in hearing more about makeup, that makes me so excited. So today we are going to be talking about some makeup products that have joined my collection that I am currently trying out, testing, and I just wanted to give some quick thoughts about them. So it should be a quick video, but a fun video if you love makeup. So if you want to know my thoughts on some new makeup launches, just keep on watching. Alright guys, so I have been testing some new makeup. I have some new launches here. I have some products that are not necessarily new launches, but I either like the formula and picked up a different shade. We will get into all of that. So I am going to start off with the first product that I use today. This isn't a new product, but I just wanted to talk about it because it is so good. I like using lip plumping products, but sometimes I get annoyed with the stinging of the products. I have been using them for so long that I don't really feel them that much anymore, but when it comes to actual plumping of the lips, I feel like this product is so good. And ever since they came out with this specific shade, I feel like I don't want to reach for any other lip plumpers lately. This is from Dr. Dennis Gross. I've talked about this product before on my channel, like 2-3 years ago. This is the Plump and Repair Lip Treatment. It is a little spicy, so I am gonna put that out there. If you're sensitive, be careful. What I do is, because I have gotten reactions from these plumpers, if I by mistake touch my skin with this, it will kind of get swollen. So when I am applying this, I do not touch it with my fingers, and I only put a little bit. It's the first product that I use before I do any other makeup, so that my lips can be plump and pretty when I'm ready to do whatever lip combo I'm gonna do. But I just wanted to warn about the tingly spicy sensation, but girl, this will plump your lips. I love it so much, and it definitely adds volume for sure. When I don't use it, I stopped using the lip plumpers for a while, and I was watching, or when I'm editing my makeup, I was like, have my lips been looking a little like more shriveled up and small? And it's because I haven't been doing this step. So just wanted to mention that. Now, since we're talking about lips, I'm gonna start off with the new Huda Beauty product. This is the new Liquid Matte Mousse Soft Blur Lip Cream. You guys, I received all of the shades for this. They are all right here, and I did do swatches for them that I will be uploading on my Instagram, my TikTok short form. But today I used the shade Rosy Nude. Now, what I love about this formula is I used to try and use matte products before, and I would notice if you would try to rub your lips together, it would get so crumbly and gross, and a lot of matte products would also like shrivel up my lips. This feels like it's adding like moisture to your lips. I am wearing it right now with the Warm Brown Lip Contour 2.0, which is an amazing lip liner. I paired them together today. This product is very impressive because it's just different. I've already done this like 3 times because I also filmed a TikTok talking about them, where I can show you that I can literally smooth this over my lips, apply more if I wanted to, and it does not crumble up. It just doesn't. The shade is gorgeous. So here is how it comes out. When you first squeeze it out, you can see kind of like the formula is a liquid cream, but as you keep rubbing it on your lips, do you see how it's getting more matte as you rub, but it does not crumble up, and it still leaves like this fluffy plush feeling on your lips. And honestly, I cannot wait to start wearing the other shades, because this product right here, Huda Beauty, never disappoints me. Every time that there's a product release, it does what it needs to do or what it claims to do. I'm all about a glossy lip. I'm all about lip combos and all of that. But for fall and winter, a matte lip is such a must-have. It's such a vibe. Just wearing any type of sweater or scarf and you have the matte lips tend to make your lips look more full and big. Let me just show you. Let me just show you because I am going to be sharing fall makeup looks. This one is called Mocha Mauve so that you can see the shades that I'm talking about. Like, this is perfect for fall time. Mocha Mauve, Berry Brown. I mean, I am so excited for these. Look at this. For a dark brown chocolate lip, that is so good. So this product right here definitely for me is a 10 out of 10. I would say it's worth it if you want to get yourself maybe 1 or 2 shades for upcoming fall season. If you've never tried this type of formula, I think it's the best of the best. The only other matte formula that I like to use is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Blurry Lip formula. Those are really good too. So this is joining my rotation, my routine. I'm gonna be doing looks with these. Definitely recommend them. Next up, I did my brows using the Rare Beauty tinted brow gel. So they have the clear brow gel. It is my favorite one out of all of the ones that I've tried, higher end. And they recently came out with the tinted one, so I got mine in the shade Cool Brown. I loved this gel. I have no complaints about it. It laminates them just the same as the clear one, but it adds a little bit of color. So I am barely wearing any brow pencil or anything. This is mainly this gel. I just filled it in with a little bit more pencil, cleaned it out with a little concealer. Very nice for everyday brows when you just want to go pick up some stuff from the store or pick up your kids from school and you don't really want to do any other makeup steps, but you want your brows to look put together. I think this is so nice. You don't have to do a bunch of steps. It works on its own. It's going to keep your brows in place. You can do the laminated look or you can just fluff them up a little bit, and then the brown shade is just going to fill them in without it being too dramatic. So 10 out of 10 as well. Next up, I also picked up the E.L.F. Sheer for It blush tint, which these are not new. They're going very viral all over TikTok and shorts, everywhere. It is these from E.L.F. The Sheer for It blush tint. I have so many shades, you guys. I have my little lip combo bag is full of these because I like to use this as my first step in my makeup looks for my lip combos. Before I apply any lip product, I like to go over my lips with this. You can also use this as a bronzer. That's what everyone is using it for, like a bronzing stain type of situation. I haven't tried that yet, but I'm going to next time I do my makeup. But for the lips, I have lips where I don't have very big lips, but I also don't have super small lips. But if I don't pay attention to how I line them, it could look like I have like the tiniest lips. I do have a small mouth. The thing is that I have like a double lip line, so I'll have pigment that stops at a certain point, and then I have more lip, like where you can see the volume of the lip, but it doesn't have no pigment. So if I don't line that, my lip will look so tiny. When I add this to my entire lip area, it makes everything one even color, and I can see where I can line my lips, and it's such a big help. It is, you don't even understand. If you have that same problem, you know what I'm talking about. Here is the shade of this one because I have all the other ones are more berry, they're pink. What I like about this is I thought it was going to dry up like orange on my lips. It didn't. It kind of gave me like a stain, like if I used maybe one of my Makeup by Mario lip liners or something. It's a little brown, but it wasn't too warm. As you can see, it dries down to the perfect brown shade. So I'm going to be using this one so much for lip combos. I put this on before today's lip combo and I loved it. 10 out of 10 as well. So I'm going to also talk about this new bronzer that I used, and this is from Fenty Beauty. This is the Sunstalker Souffle Bronzer. The packaging is so gorgeous, and I got mine in the shade Churro Twist. This is a beautiful pressed mousse cream formula, and I got this because I've been hearing everyone saying that it is perfect for beginners because you can be heavy-handed with it. I'm a very heavy-handed person when it comes to my makeup, and sometimes I just like to go in. So it's nice to know that I can dip my brush in here confidently and I'm not going to mess up my makeup because it just gives like this moussey, creamy smooth texture to your skin. I'm wearing it today as my bronzer. Loved it. I do agree that it's perfect for beginners. You're not going to mess up your makeup with this. Warm, but it's not too orangey or anything. I don't feel like it's pulling orange on my skin. It gave a beautiful like bronzy look, so really like it. This summer there was so many bronzer releases. I haven't even been able to fully test them all out, but that one's really nice. To set all of my makeup, I have been testing out the Natasha Denona High Glam Setting Powder. I don't feel like this will take over my favorite Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder because that's just, that powder does it all. It blurs, it smooths, it sets my makeup. It's thin, it's not too cakey, it doesn't feel too thick. It's literally just checks all the boxes. Now, this one I would say is nice for mature skin and dry skin because I feel like it gives like this, blurs and smooths your skin, but still keeps like this level of dewiness that you can see kind of peeking through. Now, I do wish that it was like a pink powder or peachy powder because this is like a true translucent powder, so when you put it on, it brightens. As you can see, it's really brightening. It blends out, but I feel like certain skin tones maybe might find it a little chalky looking, too bright under the eyes. But if it works for your skin tone, it's really nice. I really like it. I'm wearing it today. It set my makeup. It keeps my makeup in place. It doesn't dry out my skin too much. I do wish that they release like a pink shade in this, then I would really like that. Very nice formula, very smooth and silky. And as you can see, all of this has some dew to it from things I've sprayed, but where I put the powder, it's pretty, right here, it's pretty matte. I think it's a nice powder. It feels just a slight bit thicker than the Huda Beauty one. I guess that's the only thing that I can say. I'm not gonna say it's 10 out of 10 because it's not blowing my mind like the Huda Beauty one does, but I would say this is a solid like 8.5, 9 out of 10 powder. And then to finish this video off, I tried two blushes. It's what I'm wearing today, my blush combo of the day. So these two are not new launches, but they're new shades. So I love my Rhode Pocket blushes. This is one of my all-time favorite formulas for blushes. I would recommend this for anyone with dry skin, normal skin. I have heard some people complain about longevity with these, and I think maybe it would be people with oily skin because maybe it slides off. They're very hydrating. So for me, for example, this will last me all day. It will not go anywhere. But I do have more dry normal skin. So I'm gonna swatch this one. I got the shade Teacup because I have a bunch of shades and I was missing this one. I believe they released this one for springtime this year. This is a bright poppy shade. Now, I do have a tan right now, and as you can see, with a tan, this is gorgeous. It's a little bright and poppy, but it's not fuchsia, because when it's fuchsia pink, which I'm wearing this shirt and this is, I can't wear it no more. It's huge on me. I just put it on for this video. This is so big on me right now, but I just wanted something bright today. But it goes really nice with it, but it's not as bright. It's not too much. So it gives the perfect amount of pink without it being too dramatic. And the formula of this is a favorite. It's one of my all-time favorite blushes. Another blush formula that I will say run, don't walk. Don't like to say that too much, but this Rare Beauty, why did I take so long to use this? I had this blush in my, I actually have two other ones. Where are they? Okay, so the first one that I had was Hope, and I bought this when they were released. I just got one shade to try it out, and then I kind of just like pushed it to the back of my makeup collection and didn't really pay it no attention. Now, this formula, I noticed it just does really well on my skin. Like the Fenty Beauty blushes that came in the rectangle compact, they're smoothing and blurring. Also, these from Glossier, these blushes here, the Cloud Paint Plush Blush formula, the MAC formulas, all of those putty looking blushes, they will smooth out your cheeks. If you have any issues with pores, with scarring, with texture, this smooths out the skin so beautifully. So I had the shade Hope, and I used Hope one day. As you can see Hope right here. And I was just like, why am I not picking this blush up? So I picked up the shade Happy next, which is also in the collection. And then just as I was like getting into, here is Happy. And they look pigmented, but then when you swatch them, they're very soft. So they came out with a new shade, and this one is called Divine. And I also just had to have it. Today I am wearing Happy on my cheeks, but Divine is the new shade right here. And I think this one's gonna be beautiful for fall because it does have a bit of like a plummy undertone. If you're looking for a blush formula that's going to smooth, blur your skin, set your makeup, you don't have to be too careful with it because it's not insanely pigmented. What I like about it, I can literally go like this, load it on my brush, and I know that I'm not going to ruin my makeup. I'm just going to get this beautiful smooth pop of color. They're gorgeous and you're not going to overdo it. So that's what I like about them. Those are my thoughts on some new products that I have been testing out in my makeup collection. I love to do this, you guys. If you guys enjoy this, I will continue to film these types of videos because I feel like it's my calling. I love to try new products and I love all of that, but I just love to play with makeup. I love to swatch it. I love to talk about it. I love to review it. So I appreciate those of you who enjoy these videos. Let me know if you've been using any of these products, how they're working for you, what shades you like in some of these products. Cannot wait to hear your thoughts. With that said, that's going to be it for me today. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Climb on my aesthetic.